Okay, guys, thanks very much for waiting. We really appreciate it. We're going to get underway here with the top 8 for the Star City Games Modern State Championships here in Maryland, hosted by Titan Games and Hobbies in Lutherville, Maryland. I'm Zach Gallegos.
I'm Marc Aquino.
And we've been bringing you commentary for 2 straight days, all culminating in this awesome top 8. We've got some really cool decks. We had no competitors from yesterday able to repeat their placement in the top 8 today, so 8 fresh faces. We got to see Matt Currie actually sneak in on that win last time over black-white tokens. We weren't really sure if he was going to get in. He got in by 1.3% on breakers. I mean, squeezed in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We've got Matt versus Jarvis. We saw Jarvis at the very beginning of the day. He's been on a tear. I don't think he's dropped a match all day. 19 points. Yeah. Yeah, so he's just been on a gross run. So Jarvis, here we go with his typical robotic movements, no emotion whatsoever, stone cold killer. And then to his left, the very excited, but obviously a little pensive Matt Currie. When Matt's name was announced for the top 8, he jumped and screamed like super loud from the back corner. He hadn't even finished packing his stuff up. I don't think he thought he was getting in, but he was so excited. And we saw on stream even after he won, you know, both hands in the sky, like super excited, like just stoked to be doing well. His deck is really cool too. It's got some really interesting aspects. This Mardu Pox. But Jarvis is in the seat to play. I assume he's going to say he's playing. I don't see any reason why he would pick to draw. But Pox, I mean, this is kind of interesting, right? You play small Pox against Bloom, things could get strange. I mean, he's sacking lands, he's discarding cards.
Did we just see them all from Jarvis?
I'm not sure. So yeah, let's let them know we're good to rock. Let's roll. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure. We're getting word whether or not there's a mulligan or not, but this is gonna be really cool. This is gonna be a cool match. I'm excited about it. You know, obviously Jarvis, very accomplished player. A lot of accolades under his belt, Pro Tour appearances, Open top 8s. I'm not sure if he's ever won an Open or not.
I don't believe so.
No, and then
all right, both players are mulling to 6.
Yeah, both players going to 6. So this should be. Do you think in a heavy mull like that, or even any mulling, small Pox maybe get a little bit of an advantage?
I was just thinking that. Yeah,
especially on the draw. It should be interesting. It should be really cool. So while we have a minute, guys, we want to just go ahead and plug the store just a little bit. It is again Titan Games and Hobbies in Lutherville, Maryland. So if you're in the Baltimore area, please by all means come on down. We've always got events going on, and that's not just for Magic. I mean, we do all tabletop games, card games. There's Catan going on sometimes. A lot of Warhammer, Malifaux, X-Wing, anything you can think of, they do it here. Looks like Matt is going to mull to 5. That's unfortunate, and I think Jarvis is keeping his. But then also, we do a lot of written content for all the games that we have here on blogs on the store's website, titangamesandhobbies.com. I personally write the Legacy blog for the store. I do my best to stay on top of the meta as it changes or doesn't change. Or,
he does his best.
Yeah, I do my best. So, but there's also stuff, like I said, for Warhammer. There's stuff for X-Wing. They constantly talk about new releases. The store stays up on that stuff. So check it out if you get some time. Man, Matt, gotta be feeling a little nervous, right? Like,
well, you know, that's tough. Mulling down to 5.
Yeah, against while you're. He knows who Jarvis is. I mean, everybody here has to have an idea about like who Jarvis is, what his accomplishments are, right? So, but that's okay. We're gonna see what he does with it. Looks like he's gonna keep his 5. Is he keeping it? Yep, keeping it. Gonna scries it to bottom, top, bottom. Okay, all right. Could be worse.
An amulet? Oh boy.
Turn 1 amulet. Okay, well, this just got real. And it's entirely possible. No bounce land.
Turn
so
2 amulet.
Oh, gross. Urborg. I don't know if I like playing Urborg
Yeah, because
here.
now he can tap those
now
gemstones.
he can tap those gemstone mines, and he doesn't have to. Oh, it's another Urborg.
Maybe he's going for a Lily.
Maybe he's just that's the only thing he's got. This has to be Liliana, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fulminator Mage. Yeah.
Mage.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's a better line. I didn't see that Mage, so.
Oh, that's right. He's packing as his only creatures in the deck.
Yeah, his only creatures in this, his only non-token creatures, we should say, are Fulminator Mages. 4 of them in the main. Whoa!
And Jarvis just missed a land drop.
And Jarvis missed a land drop. Oh, man. Get the J-Die out in full force here. For the impaired, the visually impaired.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, lordy. That's a lot of mana.
Yeah.
That is a lot of mana.
Well, Jarvis has been on multiple Pro Tours. He's been he's top 8 at a couple opens. He's a very accomplished player. I mean, he wins a lot of IQs. He's around a lot. The guy just plays Magic nonstop.
Yep, he also writes for GatheringMagic.com.
That's right. Yep. And that's an Azusa in his hand. And a primetime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. So depending on what he goes to get here, does he have the ability to?
So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tell you.
Slayer Stronghold.
I'm gonna tell you that I know that he did miss that land drop, but like you don't care about gemstone mines. You care about the
Carry lands, your
Carry
bounce lands. Yeah.
So you wait when he puts the bounce on the stack.
Sure.
You eat the land at that point with the mage.
With the mage, just leave it out.
And then he has to put back the other land. And if he doesn't have another carry land in hand, then he's in trouble.
Right. And then he can't. Yeah. Then he doesn't get to untap it or do any of his shenanigans at that point. That's a good point. Just a little bit more patience, maybe. Is he going to be able to... Yeah. Ooh, is he just going to kill him? The Suva copies. The Karu. Yeah, I think he's just dead. Yep. And kill you with Sunhome. So,
all right.
Sunhome gets it done. So, Jarvis with a really quick end to game 1 there.
With a maul.
Yeah. Well, with the maul and then... tell them... But, yeah, so, Matt, wondering what he's going to bring in here. Let's talk about his sideboard options. He has 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Inquisition of Kozilek, 1 Wear and Tear, 1 Stony Silence, 2 Rakdos Charm, 2 Anger of the Gods, 2 Kitchen Finks, 1 Slaughter Games. I have to imagine that that's coming in. Shatterstorm and a Wrath of God. What do we think? Wear and Tear? Slaughter Games?
Thoughtseize.
Yeah, 2 Thoughtseize. Inquisition also.
I mean, like I'll tell you, Summer Bloom is scary as crap.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think things like his Lightning Helixes are necessarily that great. Well, Damnation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he probably doesn't want that.
If he doesn't want that, he won't want Wrath.
That's true. Wrath's probably not coming in. But I mean, in the main, he's got 4 Lightning Bolts and 4 Lightning Helix. I like 4 Smallpox, right? I like 4 Lingering Souls. I mean, they can get it done. Gideon's good. Liliana, obviously, very good. He's also got Boom Bust.
2 main deck Boom Bust along with the 4 Fulminator Mages.
Yeah, I feel like, I feel like he's thinking, well, Rakdos Charm destroys an artifact also, doesn't it? So maybe Wear Tear.
I think he's on the play. He puts in the Inquisitions.
Yeah.
Because you want to go, be like, turn 1, get your Amulet. Get your Summer Bloom.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then for Jarvis, we saw earlier, he's just got a lot of hate for Twin. The man hates Twin deeply. So it looks like he's got, in the main, 2 Azusa, 4 Primetime, 4 Amulets, 1 Ancient Stirring, a Slaughter Pact, the standard package. In the sideboard, he's got 1 Forest, 1 Swan Song, 4 Seal of Primordium, 2 Thragtusk, 3 Leyline of Sanctity. Pretty good against Pox, right? I mean, Thoughtseize is bad.
Yeah.
It stops your edicts.
Discard and burn to the face.
Discard and burn to the face. Not that the edicts are really... I mean, by the time he's playing the primetime, he's probably killing you anyways, right? Ideally. So it's not like he's going to... It happens where he'll be able to, pass with the primetime out and edict it. But I don't know. Leyline, maybe. He's got 1 Hornet Queen, 1 Engineered Explosives, and 2 Pyroclasms. No Myroclasms, like our other top 8 competitor, Jordan. So, shuffling it up. Yeah, all of the matches will be. All of yesterday's matches were recorded and are going to be put up. I think we're going to do some editing and stuff and get that up, some highlight reel stuff up for you. And then today, this is all up on the Twitch page right now to be viewed. It was recorded and posted to our Twitch. So if you get a minute and if you're enjoying the content, please follow the Twitch channel. This is our maiden voyage. This is the 2nd day of streaming ever for the store. It's going to be something that we start doing a lot more often. We're going to start producing content too and putting it up on the store webpage. So if you like this stuff and you like seeing local stores kind of, get out there and do what we're doing today, please click the follow button on that Twitch channel that you guys are on. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your feedback too on things we could be improving or doing better. We did a dry run on Friday, and I think it helped a lot to make sure that we were producing a much better show for Saturday.
And Saturday, we worked a lot of stuff out. So Sunday, we're feeling pretty good. Definitely hitting our stride. So, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, we're intending to definitely do some more Friday nights, maybe more midweek formats where we get a little bit of different stuff going. So keep an eye on that. And again, if you're a fan of any other tabletop game, that we have here, we've got, X-Wing, Malifaux. They play a lot of Warhammer and 40K. I'm sure they'll have guys putting up content like that or streaming, some of the large Warhammer tournaments that we do here from time to time also. So, in general, if you just like gaming, tabletop gaming, follow the channel. You won't regret it. So, presenting decks. Gonna get moving. All right.
I like how Matt counts out 7 and Jarvis just goes 4, 3.
I mean, that's the feel, just like the guys who sit there and count out all 3 cards for Brainstorm and the guys who just grab 3 off the top. But you notice it makes a big difference.
We got a maul coming in from Matt.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, another mole for Matt?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
So he's down to 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, everybody's new to Magic at some point in time, and occasionally we're going to sound like we're new to Magic too.
Like yesterday, man, we're not traditionally standard players, so it's been yesterday was kind of brutal for us.
I'm sometimes a standard player, just not current standard. We literally had the Fat Pack book guides so we could flip through them to look up cards.
What does that card do? Yeah. But that's all right. Oh, definitely a little bit better in the modern realm.
A little bit better.
A little bit, not great. But that's all right.
Zach will try to sneak in any chance he can to talk about Legacy instead.
Man, you gotta stick to what you know, though. Gotta stick to what you know. The 300 copies of Den Protector.
Actual final count on Deck Protector was Den Protector was 92 copies 92? In our 86 decks.
Yeah, 86 players yesterday for Standard, 92 copies of Den Protector. I don't know.
23 play sets.
I'm not a mathematician, but that's literally 300 copies of Den Protector. Both players mulling, so same, I guess, on the way that this game's going to start. Hopefully for Matt.
Well, that's potentially extremely good for Matt if he can go. Yeah, he can go turn 1 Inquisition or Thoughtseize, turn 2 Smallpox.
Ooh.
And especially again, a lot of this is going to be, does Jarvis play a turn 1 Amulet?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yep. Live the dream. This guy's going to take a good look at their hands. Right. Well.
Alright.
Yep.
He's looking at his 6. Shuffling his 6.
Yeah, both players going to 5.
Oh my gosh. I think this... Well, I was going to say I think this favors Matt, but he needs to get his part of the deck that messes with Jarvis's part of the deck. Yeah. Otherwise, if Jarvis just goes, oops, double Amulet, Currie land,
Bloom,
Titan.
Yeah, God knows what.
Whoops.
Well, I mean, we saw this happen earlier in the day with Jordan McCutcheon's
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that right? McCutcheon, yeah, also in the top 8. Another Amulet deck that's in the top 8 right now. He was playing against Grixis, remember? And he had him down to next to nothing, and then it was just like one bloom away from going ham. I mean, he played one bloom, and all of a sudden there was a prime timeout, and all of a sudden he was dead.
Yep.
They went from mulling to 5 to killing you in off the top of my deck with draw 1 card.
That's the thing is it just needs a few key cards. And it doesn't matter if you don't need the slots in your hand if you just draw exactly what you need.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. I think the big thing though too is, well, I mean, keep in mind, guys, you definitely want to shuffle, right? I mean, they've been mulling. They've got 2 bad hands in a row. Probably not feeling great. Want to make sure that they don't have that problem again. So this will be interesting.
Sadly, this is better than Ravens football. Next season.
Sad for who? For you, maybe.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, I don't care. Not a Ravens fan. They can keep losing. Baltimore's insufferable when they're winning. It's insufferable when they're losing, so who cares? Football season in Baltimore, if you're not a Ravens fan, is just insufferable. In the meantime, the Capitals, 3-1, crushing Carolina last night with a 4-1 domination. So that's cool. Matt looking at his hand. I see Rakdos Charm. Rakdos Charm, Liliana... Colligans come in. Missed the scry. What do we do here?
It's like the rules are still relatively new.
Does he miss it? Does he just miss it?
Oh wow, that's brutal.
Do you really just miss it? Can you miss it? It's not a trigger. It's not like.
It looks like he can.
Yeah, go Caps. That's what I'm talking about.
What? Gemstone Mine has 3 counters because of Urborg. We talked about this.
Oh, wow, yeah. But when that's all he's got, it's all he's got. And he even said, it looked like Matt was like, wait, 3? And he's like, yeah, because Urborg, I'll just tap it for black. Serum Visions, now he loses it, so that's good. The Scry is a May. Ooh, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, so in our backup match, Jordan McCutcheon, the other Bloom player, also won Game 1. So they'll be headed to Game 2.
I wonder if we're going to start seeing some potential bans coming up.
I don't know, man. I mean, if you look at a lot of the stuff that the top 8s and everything from some of these Premier IQs, it seems like people have found a way to deal.
for the Thragtusk.
Wow.
Hold on, what are we... Oh, that's just lands?
That's a Teleria West. Yeah, we've got the... Is that the Rakdos Karu? Or did they run that? Which one is that? Which Karu land is that? Cavern of Souls, is that what that is?
Boros Garrison.
Oh, is it Boros Garrison? Okay. Yeah, he did use it twice, but he used Urborg. Urborg's in play.
Yeah, so he just tapped it.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, is that Urborg really hurts Matt with these gemstones out, because he can use it without having to use the counter, right? So it's like free black mana, and then he used it the second time for blue. So really extending the life of Jarvis's mana. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Let's get our life totals updated here.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah.
Needs Source O Red.
It's a Smallpox in hand?
Inquisition. I think that looks like an Inquisition.
Is it? I can't see. He's got Liliana, Fulminator Mage, Rakdos Charm.
Jarvis is keeping his cards tight. It's like, I don't want these people to see what I have.
Is it going to be... No, it is Smallpox.
Yep.
Alright, that's brave, huh?
Yeah.
Because Matt has to sack a land also, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess he gets rid of Urborg to make the Gemstone Mine real bad. No.
Unless he needs the black more than he needs the white.
I think he does. Yeah, this is looking desolate for Matt right now. He needs to hit lands like hard. Missing that scry might have been pretty big.
You know, I think
Did he rip the land?
He ripped the land, so I think he would have kept it.
Yeah, I definitely think he keeps.
So I don't think he's punished there. I think he's just punished for not being able to draw a 7-card hand.
Right on.
But he does have another land. He plays it.
Okay, yeah, and he's all colors live too. Jarvis, Serum Visions. Looks like he drew a Growth Chamber.
So he's got the land. He's got he can transmute for something.
He can bounce the gemstone back to his hand with this. Yeah, this is about to get a little funky. And Matt just hoping to hit those lands at this point.
If he goes black,
he needs a Fulminator Mage at this point. Nope. Is that Tendo Ice Bridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
And draws and passes very quickly.
Yeah. He has Rakdos Charm. I'm really surprised he didn't Rakdos Charm, main phase Rakdos Charm the Amulet, right?
Yeah.
Like, unless he's waiting for the... what is...
Why would you wait? You can't respond to a land coming into play.
What's his line here? I'm really curious what he's thinking. There were 111 people here today for Modern States, so it was a 7-round tournament. Yesterday we had 86. Yeah, see? Rakdos Charm killed the Amulet there, and you're not in this position.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Is he worried about a Summoner's Pact? I mean, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I was surprised.
I was surprised, like when he got the Source of Red and he had tossed the Rakdos Charm.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Oh, he tossed it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, well, that's why we're talking about something that's completely irrelevant.
But I was wondering why he tossed it. Like letting him have the Amulet.
Yeah. I mean, you bring that in for a reason, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 of them. He brought them in specifically for this. I thought, he must discard it. Okay, so I missed him discard it, and I'm sitting here.
That's what he tossed
jamming on about. Packs. Yeah, he can respond to the bounce, but the problem is like it's not the bounce that's the problem. It's the Amulet activation. He untaps the bounce land and gets to generate mana off of it, right? So it's the ramping that's the problem. The bounce is bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's the untap that's real big. So what do we got? Oh, this is one of those positions where Liliana's Edict effect is good. Right? I mean, he can get rid of this Primeval Titan. Does Jarvis have a Teleria West, though? Can he just
still has a West. He can
just transmute for Summoner's Pact and go off again. What does Matt do?
He's got a lot of mana in play.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty grim. He's got to get that Primetime off the table, though. Is he Smallpoxing again here? I don't like Smallpox as the line.
He's got the Lily.
I think you play the Lily here. Because after Lily's down, then you start Smallpoxing, right? Because that's when you've got a board presence, sort of. There we go. Liliana's down, and then he can just kind of keep him off.
Problem is, look at that mana.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's Teleria West.
Like if the Amulet trigger hadn't allowed the land on tap, he wouldn't have a Primeval Titan on that turn.
I'm just not sure. I can.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, not looking good. So he's going to go ahead and tap for his mana. Amulet. Oh, my goodness. Bloom.
Okay, let's go to our backup match.
Yeah, I think we're
there's
pretty much done here.
It's out, man.
It's all right. Ditching that Rakdos Charm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like that. He kept another Fulminator Mage in hand, but when you're falling behind, Fulminator Mage isn't helping you any, right?
Yeah.
Like, Fulminator Mage, you want it on the curve. You want it when you need it right then, and I don't think keeping it at the point where you have less lands than your Amulet opponent is correct. When the Amulet is what's killing you.
Yeah, again, I think game 1, if he just patient with the Fulminator Mage, waits till the Karu land comes down, kills it, in response to triggers.
Yeah, game 1, yeah, absolutely.
It's like comes into play, Amulet trigger, kill it.
Right.
Never get the mana from it, and Jarvis has to put
himself down by bouncing to his hand. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's who cares about the Gemstone Mine, right? You don't care about the Gemstone Mine.
I don't think you do. Yeah, especially when you've already got Urborg in play. He had an Urborg in play that game too.
That's
correct.
Remember,
he had to double cycle his Urborgs to get. Yeah. So, yeah, I just don't see how it's beneficial for him to do that. So. All right. Well. Yeah, so hey, you guys, we have a bot. So if you're curious about cards that you see on there, I'll show you how to type it in the chat. You just ! card and type in. So for example, we'll do Amulet of Vigor for you. And it'll give you everything right there in the chat, just like that. So if you have questions about cards or you don't know what's going on or whatever, feel free to type it in there. You can read about it and then you can see what's going on in the match if you're unfamiliar with some of the stuff that's coming out. Gotta have a space in there, but yeah. There's, yep. Sunholm.
And GG.
Okay, well. Oh, he's just going to put the Basuva in. He's just going to keep doing degenerate things. Yep.
And I'll hit you for 7,000.
And that'll do it.
All right.
So, your winner here, moving on to the semifinals, Jarvis U with Amulet Balloon over Matt Currie, who had what a fantastic day, too.
Yeah, great run.
Like we mentioned earlier, Matt's the one who knocked Joel out of contention for top 8, so he's certainly not had an easy run to this point today. I mean, he's run into stiff competition the whole way.
Look at Jarvis, stoic as ever.
Yep, just calculating, menace. And
look at that handsome devil.
Cut to Matt, yeah. So Matt with an absolutely stellar run today, really fantastic. This deck is super cool too, so keep an eye out for the deck lists when they go up on Star City. The Mardu Pox list is really cool, very unique. I'm willing to bet he's the only one here today with this list.
Yeah, I will not take that bet. Yeah. I think you're right.
Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and work on getting the backup match situated here. Let's see, the other match, okay, so Jordan won game 1 in the backup match, so I'm not sure where we are on that. And then the other one we've got, looks like everybody's kind of in game 2 here. So we'll go ahead and figure out, go ahead and figure out who's where, get them all situated, move the backup match over for you guys, and then we'll be right back. All right, so in the meantime, just hang in there, and I don't know, what do you think? Probably 30 seconds. Yeah. Hopefully we're ready to go.
We've got to figure out who's going to go to a game 3.
Right, okay, yeah. All right, thanks, guys. Be right back.